How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great and welcome back on another video on Demon Slayer Season 3. Now this season has been nothing but awesome. The latest episode, episode 11, was just a spectacular episode. This episode of this season went out with a bang with their final episode, episode 11, Swordsmith Village arc. From the beginning of the episode till the end, it kept us hooked, it kept us engaged, it kept us wanting to know what is going to happen next. Now, thanks to the warriors for getting the job done. Even at some moments, I thought this will not end well for the heroes. First was when Hantegu grabbed Tanjiro's head and was about to crush it. I literally thought that this is where Hantegu is gonna escape. It's either Tanjiro passes out and leaves him alone and he runs away, or he's gonna crush his head. But in that moment, thanks to Ginya and Nezuko supporting Tanjiro in that moment, and that actually happened he grabbed people's head more than once, and Tanjiro was able to decapitate him. But that didn't end it right there, because this man, as crafty as he is, as evil as he is, not only can he run, not only can he elude attacks, he has a way of creating a body in of itself. Meaning that this man was inside his body, but at the same time inside of his own body, if that makes sense. Because after Tanjiro decapitated him for the first time, Tanjiro thought it's over, not knowing that this man is very crafty. His body gets up, goes after the three kids to devour them in order to replenish his strength. Tanjiro was very confused. Even I was confused. What in the blue moon is going on? This man should be dead by now. What the hell is going on? But another destitute moment was when Nezuko was burning up. The sun is up. Tanjiro is trying to protect his baby sister Nezuko, but Nezuko could hear the desperation of those kids, the destitute in their scream. Nezuko couldn't handle it. Nezuko had to push her brother off her, pushed him towards Hantegu to go get the job done. In that moment, Tanjiro, realizing and recognizing what he must do, goes after Hantegu and figured out exactly where he is inside his own body and was able to take him down. Now, everybody was happy about everything. Tanjiro was sad at the moment, thinking that Nezuko is gone. He's never gonna see her again. Everything he has done up until this point is to one day find a cure to save his baby sister, not knowing that for some particular reason, for some miraculous reason, for some reason out of the blue moon, out of unnatural order, or natural order, out of natural order, Nezuko was able to not only heal herself, stayed a demon, and on top of that is now able to withstand sunlight, which Muzan Kibisuji couldn't do for years, which none of the upper ranking demons were able to do. Now, Tamoya did explain that the reason why Nezuko chose to stay in her kid form is due to the fact that she wants to maintain what is precious to her. She wants to stay as innocent as possible and to not give her demon form a chance to do something evil or something like that, something along that line, that she chose to be in that state to stay innocent. And everybody was happy. Tanjiro was happy, because before that Tanjiro was sad that he's never gonna see her sister again. Her sister is gone, and he turns around and sees Nezuko smiling, looking bright as ever, looking cute as ever. And it was a happy moment for everybody, including myself. And I'm sure each and every one of you in that moment, it was an emotional roller coaster for everyone. So my questions now are: Nezuko being able to be in the sunlight, does she or has she unlocked other abilities? Can she do more? Which I will answer that question at the same time. Yes, I think she can do more, because after all the fighting, when Tanjiro was leaving the Swordsmith Village, Nezuko was inside the box, sleeping and hibernating. And we know that's how Nezuko gets stronger. She doesn't necessarily, or she doesn't have to eat humans or kill anybody. All she needs to do is to sleep and hibernate. And that's how she gets stronger. That's how she continuously evolves. Now, be there as he may, Muzan Kibisuji, on the other hand, is so happy that this has happened. He even praised Hantegu for doing this for him, that now that there is a demon who can withstand sunlight, that he's going to go after Nezuko, devour her if he must, or use her as a lab rat. Now already Muzan is already interested in Tanjiro and Nezuko, and as well knowing the fact that he doesn't have control over Nezuko and Tamuya. There are two demons Muzan Kibisuji doesn't have control over. There are Tamuya and Nezuko. So he already knows that he doesn't have control over Nezuko, and now on top of that, she can withstand sunlight. So this is a game changer for Muzan Kibisuji at this point. This is a game changer for Nezuko, because Tanjiro can now even go hunt demons during daytime. Because the reason why Tanjiro doesn't do it during daytime is simply because he's always carrying his sister with him. He knows it's dangerous carrying Nezuko during daylight to go hunt demons. And again, demons don't come out during daytime too. But during daytime, he holds an enormous advantage. Let me say it again. It's almost like if you guys have watched, I'm sure most of you guys have watched Blade movie. Due to the fact that Blade can go during the sunlight, he's literally a day walker, which means he can go and hunt demons during daytime, which gives him an enormous advantage. So at this point, Tanjiro and Nezuko holds tremendous advantage over the demons, because while they are hibernating, hiding from the sun, Tanjiro and Nezuko can use this to their advantage to defeat them. Now, be there as he may, Muzan Kibisuji, knowing this, knows that there is a big trouble. That trouble is going to rectify it sooner or later. And I hope that Tomoya sending the letter after evaluating Nezuko's blood, because her blood continues to evolve. It continues to evolve itself. It continues to change, which is so incredible. I hope the note that Tomoya sent to Tanjiro and Nezuko includes and warns Tanjiro to be careful. Because even though this is a happy moment for you and Nezuko, understand that Muzan Kibisuji would want to take advantage of this, because I don't think Tanjiro and Nezuko fully understood what just happened, right? Because right now Tanjiro and Nezuko, they are still in the happy phase of this miracle that just happened. They don't realize and recognize that the threat is not only gonna come from Muzan Kibisuji himself. They're gonna have Muzan to worry about. They're gonna have the upper ranking demons to worry about now more so than ever. Because if those other demons knows about this, they would wanna eat Nezuko. They would wanna kill her in order to be a perfect being. Of course, in return, if they do that, Muzan can easily kill them as well in order to be a perfect being. Because Muzan holds control over his demons except Nezuko and Tomoya. This is a great story, man, and it continues to get better. It continues to evolve. It continues to improve as we go along. Now, before Hantegu, or after Hantegu was defeated, we caught a glimpse or a scene where Mitsuri was struggling heavily struggling. Even Hantegu doesn't look like there's any scratch on him in any way, shape or form, while Mitsuri is very fatigued at this point. She has already given up that she's going to be killed. As the wooden dragon swallows her whole, in that moment, that was the same moment when Tanjiro finally defeated Hantegu, which is the main body. Once Hantegu was defeated, Zonha Koten no longer have any reason to live on, so he disintegrated. What an amazing storyline. What an amazing ending. This is going to be a game changer for Tanjiro from here on out. But I hope that he recognizes, understands, and realizes that this is also going to be hard to go forward from here on out, because Muzan knows that his days in this world is slowly coming to an end. Within 5 years or so, 3 Kizukis, if I'm not mistaken, 3 upper moons has been killed under his watch. And at this point, I don't think he even cares about the upper moons right now. The only thing that he cares about is capturing Nezuko. And we also caught a scene on Muzan Kibisuji when back in the day when he was sick, the doctor that made medicine for him, and that medicine triggered something within his cell, causing him to rage out to the point that he killed the doctor, which he regretted in the end, because that medicine, to mix all those ingredients, only that doctor knows what to do. Only that doctor knows the secret behind the spider blue lily flower or whatnot. Only the doctor knows about it. And since he couldn't replicate the same medicine or to continue the research in order to make himself whole, it kind of plays into the very first episode of this season, season 3. During the Upper Moon meeting, we see Muzan Kibisuji doing an experiment, right? Experimenting on something. It kind of plays into what just happened on this episode, because after that, what happened, Muzan killing that doctor, since he couldn't replicate the same medicine, he continued to do research from that moment, but he just couldn't do it. But his research continued, but he couldn't perfect it or do the same thing, make the same medicine the doctor made for him. So this is a big moment for Muzan Kibisuji, as much as him knowing the fact that his days are numbered, he also knows that as much as that is going to be his case, he also has an opportunity to change all of that, which means devouring Nezuko. So Nezuko on the next season is going to be a high priority, and I won't be surprised if in the beginning of the 4th season is going to call another meeting instructing all the upper ranks. Maybe he might even include Kokushibu in this one and send him to go capture Nezuko himself, or he might even go himself as Muzan to go capture Nezuko. Who knows what's gonna happen, but what we do know is what has happened on this season, especially the last episode, the finale of this season, has sets the stage on the next season, and I am so elated, looking forward to it. And a source told me that season 4 is already in the making, so this is a very good thing, because we might get the next season, the 4th season, next year or towards the ending of this year. But on that note, thank you guys for joining me on this little video. Feel free to share your thoughts. Nezuko being able to overcome sunlight, does she has other abilities? Has she unlocked other abilities that she can use? And as long as she continues to sleep, she will continuously evolve. And I'm looking forward to see, or we will be looking forward to see what she's going to do next. On that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on.